Hello there, wonderful singers, and welcome to your Kovo vocal exercise of the week. I'm Dr. Julia Nielsen, founder of Kovo, short for Community Vocalizing, where our mission is to advance singers' vocal health, fitness, and longevity by providing creative vocal exercise routines. September is Antiques Month. That means that every exercise we will sing during those vocal exercise routines is taken from an exercise book that is at least 100 years old, some much older. Now, when you open these old singing manuals, what do you find on page 1? Usually it is the simplest possible exercise. Sustained single tones, almost always sung on the ah vowel. The instructions are usually very simple as well, if there are instructions at all. For example, open the mouth naturally, keep it quite still, and draw in breath slowly. Then attack the tones neatly on the broad Italian vowel ah by a resolute articulation, avoiding all jerkiness as well as effort. Those instructions were from a vocal method published in the 1880s. So after singing single tones, the singer would move on to intervals. First, half steps, then whole steps, then thirds, fourths, and so on. And the instructions for singing these early pitch moving exercises almost always included the same word, portamento. Portamento means to carry the voice from one note to another through all the sounds in between. In other words, to slide smoothly without breaking the tone. Why did so many vocal exercise books of this era begin with portamento exercises? I think it was kind of brilliant because it trains the voice to adjust pitch gradually and smoothly. The continuous sliding motion of a portamento forces the singer to focus on the fine muscular adjustments that we make when changing pitch, but without performing those awkwardly or jerkily. And as the voice teacher Luisa Capiani once wrote, portamento is the mother of legato. And even though portamenti, that is the plural of portamento, by the way, portamenti, even though portamenti are not allowed in the vocal music of certain eras and certain composers, when they are allowed in Bellini, for example, or Puccini, it is a great idea to have practiced them. Which brings us to this week's vocal exercise. Portamento in semitones. Semitones means half steps. It comes from The Art of Singing, published by Matilda Marchesi, who apprenticed with the famous 19th century voice teacher Manuel Garcia Jr. before she opened her own voice school in Paris. So it is exactly the kind of page 1 exercise we have been talking about, maybe page 2, because this would have been the second exercise that her students were assigned after practicing single tones. This exercise is very simple and very difficult. We will slide down and back up a half step using the gliding articulation called portamento. Now, sometimes it's difficult to hear or feel a slide when you're only moving a half step, but the intention to slide leads to those smooth adjustments at the vocal cords for pitch change and consistent breath energy delivered to the voice. We don't want to accent or lightly tap each note with the breath. And yes, you will notice that the only lyric here is the vowel ah. So let's give it a try. Since it's very repetitive melodically, we'll sing the whole thing, start to finish. Keep track of where we are, as you will notice that we change direction after an octave's worth of half steps. Okay, here we go. And that is Portamento in semitones. I encourage you to play with this exercise in the coming week and try including some portamento exercises in your vocalizing. Half steps like this one, or even larger intervals as well. If you enjoyed this exercise, we've got more for you. This month, all of our general vocal workouts will include only antiques, many more historical vocal exercises, all at least 100 years old. We host these live vocal workouts twice a week on Zoom, and we would love to have you join us. These sessions are absolutely free. We meet on Zoom every Monday and Thursday. That's a schedule change, Monday and Thursday from 6 to 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, and instructions on how to request our free Zoom link are in the description below. If you would like the next vocal exercise of the week to show up in your email inbox, you can find out how in the description below. And singers, remember, regular vocal exercise is crucial for your vocal health, fitness, and longevity. Every time you show up at Kovo, you're going to get a creative vocal workout, expert coaching, and a community of friends to practice with. We'll see you there.